Do you know you're a game changer? I'm Danny Sinnott with another Brave to Go. It's true, someone, somewhere is depending on you to do what God's called you to do. And no doubt the enemy's putting all sorts of excuses and obstacles in your way to stop you from fulfilling that calling, because he knows that if you change the game for someone and they win, he loses. What is it that the enemy uses against you? Too busy, too tired, not qualified, not confident, too anxious, afraid of failing or getting it wrong? A few years back, when I was struggling with anxiety, God called me to speak at a women's retreat away in the country, and I wasn't feeling great, so it would have been really easy for me to pull out and rest. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes God does call us to take a break, but this wasn't what was going on. He needed me there. So at the event, I was called to share my story of healing after the loss of my baby son, Jackson. Well, little did I know that there was a lady in the audience who was in the middle of intense grief and trauma, feeling very isolated after tragically losing her daughter in an accident. While our scenarios of losing our children were really different, just that one moment of vulnerable sharing gave this woman a point of connection, and it was a game changer for her healing journey. I was able to pass the torch of healing on to her. You know, it's a few years later now since that event, but I spoke to her last week and she's now ready to pass on her healing torch to others. Now imagine the consequence for that woman if I'd listened to the enemy and passively let my calling pass by. You are also a game changer. It's time to dust yourself off and pick up your calling. Braveenough.org.